Hi, that's Rob here from Gym 10. I hope you're well. Today's session, we're talking about getting motivated on your goals. How can you get consistency on your fitness? And what's the best way of doing that? I've got 5 good tips for you here today. But let's crack on with it. Pint of water, please. Close the doors, let people know you're listening and take some time out. So get yourself undistracted, switch off the phones, and listen in. Let's go for this. Cheers. Grab a drink of water. Okay, so 5 tips. Okay, start off with why. This is with every single client that I train. It doesn't matter if it's an injury coming back from and needing sports massage therapy with me, if it's weight loss, if it's strength training, whatever it is, you need to understand why. Okay, so get the whys right and get them written down. Once you've written down your whys, then pin off your whys and say, why is the why important to you? And I guarantee that when you get to those whys, the why of the whys, that's when you're going to start finding the emotive reason as to why you want to do this and why is it actually important to you. It could be that you're a bit older and you want to be able to walk your daughter down the aisle. It could be that you know that your weight is too much for your body and your limbs and it's causing you pain, it's causing you to chafe. It could be anything like that. Start writing down those reasons and go for the most emotive ones as possible as well. The reason behind that is the more emotive, the more powerful, the more likely you are going to succeed. So get on with that why. And the reason for doing that is you start writing those down and all those key buzzwords and you stick them on your fridge, your phone, your chocolate bar, whatever it is, that's anything that's going to take you away from achieving success. That's where you want to put these why factors. And once you've read those and then you still carry on, you know that there's a conflict of interest. So that's when you then address those points. So get to your why. And it's really, really important. Get to it, write it down, revisit it all the time. So it could be that you end up with 5 key essential whys. Why am I doing this? Okay, bang, 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 bang. Those are my 5 whys. I want to be fitter. I want to be lighter. I want to be more healthy. I want to be able to kneel on the floor, play with my grandkids. I want to stay healthy. I don't want to be on medication. All of these reasons, you should have 5 and be grateful for them. Show gratitude for them every night. So stay motivated by your why. Coming on to point 2. It's about showing that gratitude for those things. I've just touched on it there. You worked out why you're doing this. Show gratitude for it. Wake up. Have a clear goal and have that focus for it. Have gratitude throughout it as well. It doesn't cost you very much to maybe get down the floor and do a squat or to do a press up or to do a sit up. So it's very easy to show gratitude for that because you can stand up for that and say, actually, I can still do that. Or I struggle with that today and I'm going to get fitter and I'm going to get better. And these are really important things. So get motivated with your why. 1. 2, get on with that gratitude and find that daily routine of saying thank you for it and staying motivated for it. The next part is so, so important. Hydrate and nutrate correctly. Okay. Find out how many calories you need in your day. Find out how often you're going to eat and make sure you replenish correctly with the right whole foods as much as possible. If you're not spending enough time preparing your food, I'm sorry, you're just not going to achieve your goals. You need to eat whole food. You need to get it right and you need to repeat and repeat. Get consistent with eating quality food. Don't go cheap on it. Invest in it. Okay. You're going to invest an awful lot more in your medication and your illness and all those experiences you're going to miss out on by not being fit and active. So get solid with this. Eat right. Invest into it. Yeah, there's some great evidence to suggest that organic and locally produced herbaceutical food from your local area is massively beneficial to you. So invest in it. Invest in your local farms. And I know it's a bit more expensive, but there is so much to be achieved from it. You're planning your food. You're getting to the farm. You're supporting local. You're showing gratitude for it. You're getting local herbicides into it. Not stuff that's been generated in a different country. Stuff that's been made in your country right here, right now. Eat it. Improve your nutrition and vegetation. Improve your health. Stay really focused on that. That gets me on to point number 4. And it's really, really important. But don't overcomplicate this. Yeah, just please don't overcomplicate this. That's your food sorting. Then you need to be able to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Okay, you've got to be able to recover. People don't spend enough time on it. They're thinking, oh, if I just send that other text, that other, put that other thing up on Facebook or social media or I've got to do this LinkedIn, I've got to send that email and everything else. If you're jeopardizing your life by doing stuff and not sleeping, you are going to struggle. Your body loves rest. And ideally between 7 and 9 hours every night, ideally your golden hours between 11 and 12 at night and 4 and 5 in the morning, those are gold. And if you're not really, in my opinion, getting between 11 and 6 or 11 and 5 in the morning as your 11 at night, 5 in the morning as your sleep pattern, then the only excuse I'll accept for that is that's because that's when you have to work. Because I can't see any reason why you're not. You're not a night owl. You're not an owl that's got to be up all night. So please, please, and there might be other reasons, and message me if that's the case, because I love hearing this. But really, honestly, if you work shift work, night work, and stuff, you are taking 10 years off your life. And if that's what you like and that's what you want to do, and that gives you enjoyment, then brilliant. But don't forget to get your sleep. So you change your circadian rhythm and you sleep during the day. That's brilliant. Try and get 7 to 9 hours in there. Close it all out. Let people respect your sleep, because you can only grow and develop and process the information you've learned, process the nutrients that you've absorbed. You can only process the muscles that have achieved hypertrophy for muscle strength and increasing elasticity and dexterity of the muscle fibers if they get a chance to rest. And if you don't rest, you're not allowing yourself to get your optimal performance. This is all about how can you get the best from your goal, the best from your training, the best out of your life. So that's really, really important. And then get some metrics in there. Point number 5, get the right metrics in for you. I hear so many people like, Rob, I don't want to stand on scales. I don't like scales, because you have a phobia of those scales, right? Let's make sure you're tracking the right data. When was the last time you monitored your fitness based on how happy that made you feel? How less aggravating it was on your knees because you actually lifted with correct form? How often do you monitor it by how much it's actually encouraged your friends and your family to get involved with your fitness? How much gratitude are you giving to your training? It doesn't always have to be about putting a tape measure around your bicep and standing on a set of scales. Yeah, that information might be really useful for you, but I guarantee the basics of the stuff of, do you actually enjoy it? The guys that I train, pretty much on the whole, they love the training, and they love being encouraged and motivated to do stuff right. That's why they come in, week out, and try and push on and push on. And it's about having a bit of a laugh with that, having a bit of a talk about the current affairs if that's what they want to talk about. Listen to the latest music, whatever it is. Talk about the latest family issue, the latest holiday, whatever it is. Enjoy it. Get that as one of your top metrics. If one of your top metrics is, I lost a pound on the scales today, I'm sorry, I think you're getting life a bit wrong. I think it's important that if you're trying to reduce and get your BMI down to between 18.5 and 25, yeah, that's great. But I think what's really important is, are you enjoying it? Are you getting satisfaction out of your training? Can you repeat it? Can you get consistent with it? Because you'll get consistency with it if you enjoy it, if you have fun, if you've got it as part of a regular part of your training. So that probably then brings me on to that final little aspect of that regular bit of your training for the enjoyment factor, is put it in a time when you can actually do it. And if you're the kind of person who goes, I hate doing this stuff, but I know it's beneficial for me and I need to do it, then think about the times that you can do it. So maybe it's waiting for the kettle to boil and you can do 8 squats. Stick a TRX up on a door and do your squats. It could be that, I don't know, you're brushing your teeth and you're doing a minute of the top teeth and you're doing your calf raises, and then you're doing a minute on your bottom teeth and you're doing knee raises. Find the times that you can actually do this. Set your alarm at work, and every hour without fail, stand up from your desk. Realign your eyes. Look to a different part of the room. Hydrate, drink, go to the water cooler, get away from the desk. Do these things. Try and find the ways that you can make it fun. There's a famous film called Mary Poppins, and there's a talk about a job. And, for every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. Find the fun, and the job's a game. And that's what you need to do with everything in life. Keep it fun, because the more you keep it fun, the more dopamine release, the more serotonin, endorphin release, the more endorphins that flow around your body to make you feel great. And the stuff that makes you feel great helps you want to stay focused, gets you back to your why, makes you want to eat better food, makes you want to hydrate better, makes you want to train with other people, gives you consistency. And that is gold. And it really, really is. Stop overcomplicating. You don't need the latest fad out there. You don't need the latest bit of equipment. Simply use your body weight. Use some light weights if that's what you need, or some whatever items you've got in there that's going to provide a bit of resistance. Get some quality advice out there. Get the right trainer behind you. There's loads of different trainers. We all work differently. There's Labradors like me. There's other people that are more scientific, that do, full on functional bar charts and graphs and all that kind of stuff. There's other people that are just very, very sensitive and want to work with you that way. There's other ones that want to make it more fun for you. All key bits. Make it fun. Make it enjoyable. Enjoy your training. So let's go back to it. Point number one is, with your goals, get into what is it about? Why are you doing this? Break down that why into lots of other whys and really work it out. Do it with your job, do it with your partner, do it with your family, do it with your kids, do it with your parents, do it with, do it about everyone. What is it about that? Why? Get the whys, get motivated about that. Get your routine in place, get the right foods in, and understand what foods you need, how many calories you need, why do you need that? Take the guesswork out of it. Eat local, get the right produce in, sleep well, let your body recover, hydrate well, especially in the morning. Glug in at least a pint, if not 2 pints of water first thing in the morning, and flush out your system, because your body's just processed overnight to get it nice and fresh. And get your biometrics right and see how you're measuring all of this stuff, and can you keep focused onto it? Are you measuring correctly? Take away if you don't like the scales, take the scales away. But the scales are great because you stand on them and you can see trend data. All these lovely biometric scales, they're fantastic. It doesn't just tell you what your weight is, it tells you what your BMI is, it tells you what your body mass index is, it tells you what your body fat percentage is, your water, your muscle mass, your lean mass, your fat percentage. It's got it all in there. It tells you your biometric age, tells you how old that computer thinks you are, which can be really insulting or be really positive. And work on that. And it will give you success. The more you've got, the right positivity, and associate, and I'm going to just chuck a sixth in here, why not? But associate yourself around the people that are going to make you love it, enjoy it, and keep it going as well. The people that are negative about it, saying, oh, well, you've only lost, or, oh, you're only lifting, or you're only, get them out of your life. You don't need them, or if they are giving you that advice, listen to it. Is it kind? Is it relevant? And do you need to take that on board and adjust yourself? And sometimes, yeah, you might need to, but the reality is they're probably just a bit jealous, or there's something in there that what's coming at you is coming from them, because that's about their own beliefs. Be positive about this. See what it is. If I can help in any way, get in contact. I love getting messages from you guys, so please send them through. Get motivated, stay focused, get consistent. Good luck with your training. Hope you enjoyed that conversation. I'll be back again for another one. Grab your water, hydrate. I'll see you next time for the next one. Well trained. Cheers. Keep it going.